Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I'm actually really excited because look what just came in. We have the new Laura Lee Los Angeles Whimsical Nude collection. She did send this to me in PR. I am so excited because it's been such a hot minute since Laura Lee released an eyeshadow palette, and this eyeshadow palette is calling out to me. So you guys want to see what this collection's all about, what type of look I create, and is it worth it? Well, then definitely keep watching. Okay guys, so I first have to just say thank you so much to Laura and the team at Laura Lee Los Angeles for gifting this to me in PR. It's still like so surreal. Like seriously, the first influencer eyeshadow palette I ever bought was Cat's Pajamas from Laura Lee. I still have it to this day. I still really do like cherish it. Though I don't really use it anymore, I still am always gonna hold on to it because it's literally the first palette I ever bought from an influencer. The second one was the Chris and Dominique Latte palette, which was the first palette I ever reviewed on my channel. But like these to me have such like special memories, so to get like something from Laura is still like what? And even though she doesn't sing the subscribe song anymore, I still sing it for her. So subscribe to her channel before you leave. Subscribe.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
No, she doesn't do that anymore. She's moved on to bigger and better things. I actually really do love her content. Like her lifestyle content is something that I absolutely live for. I think it's so fucking good. And you can tell that she's really into her, you can tell she really found like her niche is something she's really passionate about. I freaking love how much she has evolved over the years. She seriously is so amazing. So here we have the Whimsical Nude collection. First off, I love how she packages this. Like, is that not the cutest thing ever? She literally packages this to be so freaking cute. So freaking cute. So here we're going to have the makeup brush bag. We're going to have the eyeshadow palette and the brushes inside. I am so excited. I'm also really excited because I got a brand new makeup bag right here. This is like for your brushes and whatnot, but I could definitely like store my makeup products in here. And if you guys did not know, I talked about it so long ago. I went to Los Angeles for the Glam Light like Hershey Kisses event, and I brought my Laura Lee Los Angeles makeup bag, or like brush holder bag, beautiful like rose gold bag. Tell me how my Catrice True Skin Foundation completely exploded all in the bag. So half the bag on the inside is literally covered with stained foundation. I don't know how to get it off, so I still use it to this day, but like you'll see a huge stain, and it just reminds me of my trip to LA. So now we have a replacement bag, which gets me so excited because I actually really do love her makeup bags. The bags are so big, they're so sturdy, and they're also super beautiful. I love the minimal look that they have, and it's just a really gorgeous makeup bag. It does a great job at storing so many makeup products. Like I could probably put a full face of makeup in this bag. So here is the brush bag right here, and we're gonna have the beautiful palette inside along with the brushes. So here we have Miss Gorgeous Laura Lee. We also have the eyeshadow palette price. The palette does retail for $36. Although I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I actually bought the entire bundle for you guys. So even though I did get this in PR, I went ahead and I bought the Whimsical Nude collection as well. It retails for $71. You do get the eyeshadow palette, the brushes, and the makeup bag to go with it. And I bought it because Christmas is coming up, so just stay tuned. But I did buy it myself. But here we have the brushes. They are wrapped up with the eyeshadow palette, but I did already take the eyeshadow palette out because I went ahead and looked at it. But here we have all the brushes. And then we have the Whimsical Nude. It's been so long. I think the last eyeshadow palette that Laura came out with was the Candy Skies, her collaboration with Erin. And that's been like such a hot minute. So I am so excited. And I actually really do love Laura's brushes. Like Laura creates such amazing brushes. And I feel like her brush set sells out so much that she can never keep these in stock because they really are fantastic quality brushes. So let me quickly pull these out of the bag and I'm going to go over everything. Okay guys, so here are all the brushes right here. There are 11 brushes in the brush bundle. Now if you guys want to buy the brush bundle, it is $55. You'll get all 11 brushes plus the makeup bag included. But here are all the brushes. They are also available individually too if you guys want to pick these up individually. You do have a mix of face and eyes in here. And I have to say, I absolutely do love the color of these brushes. I just think they're so freaking beautiful. Like I really do love kind of like the nudie look to them. I think they're so beautiful. They're very soft and I'm so excited to dive into these. Plus she's kind of giving me excuse to use new brushes instead of washing my old ones, and I definitely appreciate that. But I also really love like how easy and soft this is. Gets right into the nook and cranny of that eye. Do you guys see that? That literally fits in beautifully. So next we do have the Whimsical Nudes color palette right here. First, we have the outside packaging, very on point, very on brand for Laura Lee. She's very, very much into the neutrals and nude color. That's absolutely her vibe, especially with like her clothing brand, Minimum LA. I always like I struggle saying that, Minimum LA. She's very much into like the nudie vibes, and I really do love that. Then on the inside, this is how the palette's gonna look like. Is that not gorgeous? Like, that is so freaking beautiful. But the color story is what really takes me by surprise. This is such a gorgeous color story. Not only going to have some neutral shades in here, but you are going to have some pops of color. This green shade called Sweet Willow, it calls out to me. It calls out to me like no tomorrow. So does Bronze Meadow and the shade Winter Fern. Like, these three shades really call out. But then I also love the shade Erin. I love the shade Manny. I love the shade Golden Blaze. Like, these are shadows that are really calling out to me. So I feel like this can be a really beautiful holiday collection, but also not just a holiday collection, a very beautiful everyday eyeshadow palette as well. So this palette right here, it does retail for $36. You are going to get 10 beautiful shades in here, a mix of mattes and shimmers, or you guys can buy the entire bundle where you guys get the brush set, the makeup bag, and the eyeshadow palette for $71. So let me go ahead and swatch the shades, and then we're going to dive right on in. Okay, so here are the swatches. Very first shade, we have Cloud Blossom, we have Manny, we have Sandshell, Golden Blaze, Cider Rose, this unbelievably gorgeous shade called Erin, Sweet Willow, Bronze Meadow, Winter Fern, followed by Moonless right here. This is a very gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I could definitely see the winter theme in it, but honestly, I could definitely see this being a beautiful, like, everyday eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. I could pretty much tell you guys I'm probably going to stick to, like, the bottom row right here because this is what's calling out to me the most. I'm so excited. I really do love Laura's formula. I feel like Laura has one of those brands that's so underrated that a lot of people don't talk about her brand enough, and they really should because she has fantastic products. I absolutely love her brand. So let me go ahead and get you guys zoomed on in. Okay, so I feel like this eyeshadow palette calls for like a really gorgeous like halo eye look. Also, I really love like Laura's campaign image in here. Like, does she not look freaking stunning? Oh my god, she's so damn gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna go into the shade Winter Fern. I'm actually gonna take this and I'll put this on the inner corner and the outer corner of the eye because we're gonna do like a really nice halo look. We're gonna go into the brush L39 to use it as like a little packer. So I'm just gonna tap that in here. Definitely has a little bit of kick up, but that's okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am gonna be pre-filming this entire week because one, it's Thanksgiving this week, and I'm gonna be spending time with my family and friends, but also on Wednesday, I go into my appointment with the vet to go talk about Jace, and I don't know what the outcome is going to be in that situation. So I'm just going to pre-film just in case because I just want to make sure that I still have a video for you guys in case I don't get good news and I'm not going to be posting. So I want to make sure I still have something for you guys. But I will obviously keep you guys updated. But just know that you guys are going to be seeing pre-film videos this entire week just because I need to kind of like take care of like my mental health because it's still just like an upsetting time, like not knowing what's going on with like your cat. So yeah, I'm just going to pre-film. I'm going to be taking the L37 just to lightly buff the edges so that it's not so harsh. I'm trying not to bring it so far in because the fact that I am going to be using quite a few shades, I actually want the halo to be really nice. So we're just going in just to the inner and outer corner and we're going to be lightly buffing this out. That is such a gorgeous shade. Like, I can't get over how pretty this shade is. Okay, then I'm going to take the shade Bronze Meadow right here. We're going to lay that right next to those shades. I feel like this is so freaking pretty. Such a beautiful, like, olivey. Yes. Like, olive green. It is so beautiful. Just going to literally stamp that right there. I'm just going to be stamping this right here. This is such a really pretty, this is such a pretty color. So freaking beautiful. Also, by the way, guys, it has been such a week with our weather. We've been having like a nice cold front, but right now it is raining pretty good. And it's also really cold. So it's one of these days where you just like want to wrap yourself up in a blanket and like watch movies or, you know, read a really good book with a nice cup of coffee or, you know, hot chocolate or tea. Like, I feel like it's one of those days where you just like really, I feel like it's just one of those days where you just really want like a really nice like aesthetic to go with this. Like a really nice like book day, movie day, whatever you guys want to do. It's gonna be a little messier now, but trust the process. You always gotta trust the process. So I'm gonna go into the shade Sweet Widow right here, and we're gonna lay that again right next to that. So I'm just gonna kind of go over this like so. Tap that in, tap that in. Look at how gorgeous that is, right? Like I said, trust the process. Then we're gonna take the shade Aaron right here. And that's gonna go like right in the center between the two. So now we can worry about blending and whatnot. I just want to lay the colors down. So now we can worry about blending that all out. Okay, now that it's laying down, I am going to go in with just a little bit of a smaller brush. It doesn't have as much of a smaller brush as I need. So I'm just going to quickly go in with my Blend Bunny brush right here. We're going to go into the shade Cloud Blossom. And we're just going to quickly take this to just kind of buff out the edges so that it's not so harsh. So I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to lay this out right here just to kind of lightly buff over that shadow. Okay, so then I'm going to take... She doesn't have it. I'm going to use this to go underneath my eye today, but I'm going to use flat liner brush. We're going to go into the shade Moonless, this black shade right here. And we're actually going to take that to line my upper lash line. This is how I like to blend my real lashes with my false lashes. It's just by stamping this in right here, just because you guys know I don't do actual like liner just because I'm not the best at it and it just doesn't really match my eye shape that well. So this just allows me to kind of have like a liner effect without actually using liner. And I feel like it's such a beautiful way to apply liner if you guys are bad at it like me. Such a gorgeous black. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do the other eye off camera. We're going to come back to do the lower lashes together. But I will say this is absolutely beautiful. This is blending out really, really, really nicely. I love the way this color is. I feel like it's such a beautiful, like perfect green eyeshadow look. So freaking beautiful. So let me go ahead and do the other eye off camera, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured while I was doing my makeup, I would actually try out these brushes. So I'm not gonna go into every single brush because I really don't use these two brushes that often. I know that we have like the round top kabuki brush, we have the flat top kabuki brush, we have like the bristle brush right here. I don't really use kabuki brushes that often, to be honest, although this one feels absolutely incredible. But I do use the other ones. So we're gonna go into, this is the large pointed powder brush right here. This is the pointed powder brush. I'm actually going to use it. It's kind of big, but we're going to try it out. So I'm going to go into my Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is going to be my like under eye palette. I'm going to dig into these two shades where you guys clearly see the holes. And I'm just going to lightly just stamp this just right here to set my under eyes. I just put on that concealer. Now this is going to be a little bit of a big brush for this process, but I really just kind of want to try out the brush. And I will say, oh my gosh, it is so freaking soft. So soft. This feels really nice. I feel like I could honestly use this brush to be like an all over powder brush if I wanted to, but I just kind of wanted to get it in that nook and cranny because it is a pointed powder brush. So that looks nice. Okay guys, so for blush, I typically go in with like this angled contour brush right here. This is my brush that I carry with bling brushes, but today I'm actually gonna go in with the angled contour brush from Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is the L31, and we're actually gonna use this to do like blush today, even though I think this is definitely more for like contour. I'm gonna use it because I want to try it. So I'm actually gonna go into the Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is the Blush Aesthetic palette. I'm gonna take the shade Caramel Cream and Bridal Pink. I'm just gonna kind of tap the two together very lightly. I'm just going to place it right here. Beautiful blush. Now I will say that this is definitely meant for like a contour, but I feel like this could actually still be like a blush brush because I still use this as a blush brush. So it works. You can find a brush to make it work however you guys see fit. This is just what I am going to try it out for. And I will say this is so soft. So soft. You also see how pretty this blush is. Okay, so to finish off the eye look, I'm actually going to go into the shade called Moonless right here, and we're actually going to take it on the L40 brush right here. I'm actually going to run this right along the underneath of my waterline. We're going to smoke it out. We're going to blend it out with a black liner followed by like that dark like Winter Fern green. This is just going to really kind of get right up into that closeness to your, this is that brush that really gets just right there on the waterline. It is very, very soft, and it is that perfect shape that I need because I like to have a closeness that goes right here without going too further down. And this is that perfect brush for that. I'm going to go in back into that Winter Fern shade that we see right here. And I'm just going to blend that right along that black brush. I'm actually going in with the L39. This is that flat blender brush that I used earlier to put on my eye, and I just feel like this also gets right up in here in the nook and cranny and helps to blend out this eye look, which I really do like. Then just to make it smoky just a little, then just to blend it out just a little more, we're gonna go into the shade Cloud Blossom one more time. Take it on my tapered blending brush. And I'm just, oop, I'm gonna use too much. Just gonna rub it down, just gonna run it right underneath that eye look right here, just to help to soften the edges just a tad, just like that. Okay guys, so pretty much to complete the look, we're gonna go back in one more time, and we're gonna go back with that one more time. We're gonna go into the shade Manny right here. I love that both Laura and Manny both have shades named after each other. I think that's like the cutest thing ever. Like, I absolutely love their friendship. I love the support that they have for each other. I just think that is serious, like, goals. Like, that is so nice to have someone that you know that's gonna be in your corner and back you up no matter what. And I just love their friendship so much. And I also love when they do their collabs, especially like their Eat Your Tell series. Oh my god, it's the freaking best. And their full coverage. I love their podcast that they do together. And this is such a pretty color, by the way. So pretty. I feel like it really complements like the dark green and black beautifully. Okay, then I'm going to use the highlighter brush right here. This is going to be the L36. This is the highlighter brush. We're just going to go into the Jaclyn Cosmetics, just like the iced highlighter right here. I know I have like the individual iced highlighter, but I just like using this because it just sits right here, and wow, that works so nicely. It's been so long since I used like a highlighter brush. I usually use my fan brush I made with bling brushes, and I forgot how nice like brushes like this are for highlighting. So for lips, I'm actually gonna go in with the Laura Los Angeles. This is the Rose Liquid Lip Collection, which is, by the way, on sale right now for $15. You guys can get all 3 liquid lips for $15. You guys can buy them individually for $6 a piece. So I'm just gonna go into my Jaclyn Cosmetics Bourbon Lip Liner really fast. Then I'm gonna go in with the shade, what is it? Old Rose right here. And we're gonna lay that all over the lips. By the way, I feel like her liquid lips, again, are underrated because they're so hydrating, so long lasting, and the best part is they don't give you like the Sahara Desert butthole feeling, because they do dry down, but they dry down and feel very comfortable like a chapstick. Then I'm gonna take the shade Blushing, and we're gonna put that right here, because you guys know I don't like to just have one color. And then oh, I love the way this lip looks like this. Then we're gonna go into the Laura Los Angeles. This is the shade E-Bug. This is her collaboration with Erin. This is a gloss, because you guys know I like to have a glossy lip, and we're gonna put that right on top. Just look at that. That's so pretty. So pretty. All right, guys. And this is the final look. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. I absolutely love how this look came out. It is so beautiful. I feel so like sexy like wearing this look. I love the smoky look. I love like the nude lip that goes with it. I feel like it really helps to complement the eye look. And I just am like staring at it because I'm just like, oh my god, it's so freaking beautiful. You guys know that I'm very biased when it comes to green eyeshadow. I love it so much. So first we have the Whimsical Nude palette right here. I really do love the outside packaging. I think it's very minimalistic. It really is on point for Laura and her. It really is on point for Laura and the whole like minimalistic nudie scene. This is the exact type of style she loves to go for. I love the way this packages. I think it's so beautiful, like looking down like a hallway at like a whimsical forest. Gorgeous. But then when you open it up, like the shadows in here are so gorgeous. One, the mattes are super pigmented. They blend out very, very beautifully. But the shimmers are so incredibly soft. They are buttery and they're so pigmented, and they blend very, very beautifully and very effortlessly on the matte shades, which I really do appreciate. But I also love the layout of this. I love the color scheme of this. So you're going to have like your topper right here, which could be like an everyday neutral lover's dream. You can create beautiful neutral looks with this that you can wear every single day. Or if you guys love color like me, you guys are going to have those pops of colors down here. And I think these colors are absolutely gorgeous. I love olive greens so much. Like, it is the most gorgeous shade for like an eye look. And it's just, I think it's so beautiful. So you're going to have your mix of neutrals with your pops of colors. You guys can mix and match. And I think Laura did such a phenomenal job on this eyeshadow palette. I think she created really a beautiful whimsical nude collection. And I can definitely see myself saying that this is a holiday palette, because if you take a little bit of the greens, you do have those neutral shades, which are definitely holiday. But I think the greens kind of just add a feel of like Christmassy and, you know, Thanksgiving and fall. And I could definitely see this being a fall. I could definitely see this be like a wintry holiday palette. And I literally am obsessed with the eye look that I created. And I'm not gonna lie, I have every single one of Laura's palettes. You guys know I'm all about the color, but I think out of all of her palettes, this is my favorite one. This is my absolute favorite one because I will be recreating this green eyeshadow look all the time. All the time. I think it's one of my favorite green eyeshadow looks. I just think it's so beautiful. And I just love the fact that I can do neutrals on top of that if I wish to do so. So I think Laura did such a kick-ass job with this palette. It is unbelievably gorgeous. And it's also $36. Now, when it comes to her brush set, I didn't get to utilize all her brushes right here. So we do like have her face brushes mixed with eye brushes. They do retail for $55 if you guys want to get the brush bundle with the makeup bag, or you guys can purchase the brushes individually. Looking online, they do range between like $10, $8, $7 a piece. So really not that expensive. They're really not that expensive. Now, I will say I do wish her eye brushes came with a little bit smaller brushes, like for eyes, just because I like to have smaller eye brushes, but I think that what she created is really beautiful. I love this little brush right here. This brush is really, really gorgeous. I love the Packer brush. I just wish that the tapered blending brush was just a tad bit smaller for my personal taste, but that's just me. And I wish she threw in like a large powder brush. It's something just, I wish she threw like a large powder brush in besides just like two of like the kabuki brushes, but I know that with her other collection, she does have a variety of brushes. So I get why she created what she did. I love the aesthetics. I love like the light brown with the gold ferrule right here, plus the bristles. The bristles are so unbelievably soft, and I cannot wait to keep using these brushes. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I think they definitely fit the vibe of the season and of this collection. And then we do have this gorgeous makeup bag. I freaking love this makeup bag. I love how big it is. Like, this literally will fit all the brushes in here and so much more. Like, I could literally fit the eyeshadow palette in here. Right? I could put the eyeshadow palette in here. I could put the blush palette in here. I could put everything I want in here. This would be a beautiful travel bag. It's a very gorgeous color. I love like the creamy nude. And I just think Laura did such a fantastic job with this collection. Like, she knows what she's doing. She only releases stuff for the brand few and far between, but when she does, it is so well worth it. So if you guys want to pick up the entire bundle, it is going to retail for $71. You guys can purchase everything individually. And I know that her brushes are absolutely phenomenal. Her birthday brushes sold out. They were so hard to keep in stock. So I recommend getting these while supplies last, because things go, and when they go, they take a while to come back. If you guys want to get your hands on it, now is the time to do so. And her Rose Liquid Lips is on sale right now for $15 for all three, or they're $6 a piece. Love the two that I created. I'm using the shade Blushing Old Rose and E-Bug right here to create this lip combo, and I just think it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. So yeah, Laura, thank you so much for sending this my way. I am literally obsessed with this collection. I think this one seriously is my favorite one yet from you. And like I said, I did purchase it myself, so just stay tuned for Christmas. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel, it's Art for Life, where you guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bags are so big, they're so sturdy, they're so okay, guys. So here are the brushes right here. There are going to be 11 brushes. Okay, guys, so here are all the brushes right here. She with like her new clothing brand. It's like Winter Cloud Blossom, followed by, and looking online, they were like about $10 a piece. They're like, and look at like, and the like rose gold and like the rose lips and don't forget